and my name is Justin Kanda. I'm a proud Jordanian-Palestinian American, and I'm here to discuss the mayor's repeated aggressive conduct towards his own residents simply for having a different opinion than his own, which has proven to be not only impulsive and unbecoming of a mayor, but dangerous as it gives our people of Arabic descent, a terrible name by telling law-abiding pastors that they are not welcome in Dearborn and that we will throw a parade upon their departure from this city, a city that the mayor does not own but serves. This is precisely the same disturbing yet familiar pattern we've all been witnessing across the country. First, someone with a different opinion opens a dialogue, then without hesitation, that person is quickly shouted down, insulted, and labeled. Next, that person is canceled or silenced. In this case, the mayor actually urged his residents to move out that doesn't agree with him. Finally, as the mayor stated, they then celebrate upon that person's demise or departure, in this case, with the promise of a parade, all for the crime of having a different opinion. What this mayor still fails to realize is that that was an invitation to inform. He could have bridged this divide with this pastor had he simply set aside his own obvious contempt and merely reciprocated in peaceful dialogue. But he proved his own deep-seated contempt instead. Without exception, in every city, a mayor's primary duty is to unify and serve all residents, not just the residents that he likes. If we do not like someone's opinion, we are expected to engage in dialogue or simply remain silent. That standard is much higher for a mayor. Just as Palestinians feel about the occupation of their homeland, the Arabic renaming of an American street or the Arabic insignia on police uniforms may invoke similar feelings. Although I don't agree with everything the pastor said, having any semblance of integrity means that it makes it obvious that he isn't filled with hate towards Arabs. Why else would he live here? The claim that diversity is celebrated seems to only be true when that diversity is the one that's desired. The reality is, this world isn't made of copies of us. We are all called to discuss complex issues in a loving manner. Labeling others as Islamophobic just simply for having a different opinion isn't brave, it's cowardly. It sounds a lot like being called anti-Semitic for being against a brutal occupation. Insulting and silencing are not only childish, but they only serve to reveal one's own hate. This pastor is not Middle Eastern and does not have the knowledge that we have.
You have 30 seconds.
Our knowledge is built from our roots and experiences, which is likely far outside what this pastor has ever had the chance to learn. We all know that the media never tells the full story, so how can you fault the pastor for that? How can it is incumbent on us, the ones who supposedly know better, to discuss and inform with love and compassion. It is often the only chance many of our fellow Americans will ever have to hear the other side of what they've been told their entire lives. The mayor made a mockery of our people and our city when he could have and should have chosen love and compassion to bridge a divide and unify the city. Thank you.